It's not like how could I fuck this kid? It's more like
how could I bet get away with it?
How could I not?
I bet I could.
Your guys' sound guy.
That's funny.
This is.
I don't like.
You're Daniel's sound guy now. How are you feeling about that? That's even worse than this motherfucker.
That's actually.
You're the grand sound guy.
Is that how we're opening?
This is a waking nightmare. I guess yeah. That's our fucking opening. Welcome back to Big Couch, Little Couch. My guests today have. I don't know what would you call it? A network.
We're the Brown team. We're Team Brown.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not super up to date. So I don't know if this is an inside joke or just a racist riff. Because we do both on this show.
Yeah, that's how Daniel addresses us every time. He's like, the Browns on the side table.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're
illegal immigrants.
We don't have names on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's really just how it is.
We're two Home Depot Mexicans that Tristan and Daniel picked up.
Yeah. Daniel found out I know how to work electronics, and he's like, I'm going to keep you around.
No, you didn't.
Barely pronounce electronics.
I said electronics.
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 Let me tell you what actually
black
happened.
comic site's coming out right now.
No, Richie got sacked, and Andrew's like, I got to get some insurance, dog. And now the podcast can't run without him.
That is true. Richie got fired from the final stop, and then we were just like...
That was to set an example.
You know what's funny?
That's what we said. We did say something. He was like... Aldo brought it up. He's like, did you guys bring on Richie just to have someone to can so you can set an example for the rest of us?
Yeah, like it can happen. Do you like this free weed sponsor? Okay, it can all go away.
Do you like this free weed sponsor that we got once?
Damn, that was is that really? You got one shipment?
We got one shipment.
And we plugged it on like 15
Don't
episodes.
Call it a shipment, dog. It was a...
Tristan went up and picked up a jar.
$500 worth of weed off that one.
How much was it, dog?
It was like total around like $300 worth of flour and then like another $250 worth of wax.
But here's the thing: is like they lost money on the investment. You know what I'm saying? Like. In a weird way, it benefited us, so fuck them.
Lost Dutchman?
Yeah.
Fuck Lost Dutchman.
I hope we make it just so...
All of my viewers are like Ukrainian 5-year-olds or homeless men.
What's up, Hasbullah?
Dude, what's up? Dude, he's commanding a march as we speak.
That's the only listener and the only podcast he listens to.
Dude, that'd be so sick. Just to, like, I don't like imagine having one listener, but it's like Hasbullah. It's like someone famous.
Wait,
I put so much effort behind it.
Let's say some rich, affluent person pays you
for sex?
$1 million. Yes. No, but you gotta record a podcast every single week just for this one person, and it's a solo pod. It's just you.
Do I get to like address him, or do I have to?
Do I have to act like it's a real podcast?
Yeah. Do I have to act like it's a real podcast, or do?
No. Yeah, you have to full on act like it's a full on podcast. Yeah.
I could do that.
Like
that'd be kind of tough.
It'd be like you know that auto app I use where I just
you know what it is. It's just us playing to Diddy. To be honest,
we already do that.
We already kind of do that. We have one listener named Diddy who's like a comic. He like does comedy from time to time. He's trying to get into it. But he comments...
Hey, bro, watch your fucking mouth when you're talking about Diddy.
Yeah, no, fuck Diddy.
Do you know Diddy?
Comic. No, I don't. I'm just defending him,
Should we send Diddy the link to this?
He actually does. He looks like Seth just with a cane. To be honest, like I've met him in person.
Really?
Because I had to record a set of his for a New Faces show. He looks like you, but with a cane.
That's actually pretty sick. I might want to get a cane.
He's bisexual.
He comments like 15 times on each video.
Every video.
But I go check him. I'm excited. I'm like, what did he have to say this week? It's just like
some of the times they're kind of gas comments. They're like, Daniel's talking about the show. I saw him. He did mid. Don't listen to him. And
dude. No, he was like our most consistent Patreon viewer, and then he unsubscribed.
He unsubscribed.
Oh wait, guess what, guys? Boom.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Dude, honestly, I really like your setup. This is a cool setup.
Thank you, dude.
You really upgraded from did you do the War Days one on his old place? I was on a lawn chair.
No,
he broke my fucking chair.
I did the when he was like before he moved to Charlie's. I did the one that he had in his room over there.
Yeah.
And my fat ass tried to lean back in like his computer chair and broke that shit like almost within minutes.
And we were literally like, I was also like 8 months into stand up at the time, and we were pontificating upon the art and the craft that we are doing.
And this was like Devils.
No, because this was like
14 months ago.
This was 1 month post cancellation.
Oh, that's Coconut Cooks era.
It was Coconut Cooks era.
And he was leaning into drinking food.
Oh, I was getting fucked up.
He was leaning onto my chair.
How many pounds ago was this?
Probably like 30.
Are you dropping?
he didn't believe it was just 30. I don't think either of us did. We're like 30, Andrew. Come on.
No, I'm saying like, what was the top weight and what are we at now?
I'm at top weight right now, dog.
What is
you're Top Gun.
I'm
right
at
now?
like 260, easy.
You're at 260.
Easy.
I'm at top. Actually, no, I'm not at top weight. I was fatter in the 8th grade by like 10 pounds.
It doesn't matter if you can bench your friend's weight. It's not gay. That makes you not. You're not fat. You're strong.
Do you think you could bench body weight right now? Put up
Body weight?
260?
260?
If you
No.
You think you can?
His
Closest I can
shoulders
get
would-
is probably 225.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. That was my peak. Like when I was like, you know, when everyone hits their high school fucking anime character era. That was mine. That was 260 was my best.
Like I can for sure squat body weight and a half.
Yeah.
But no.
You got to.
I mean, you
I
do
think
it
Daniel
every day
told
standing
me.
up. I would hope.
Boom. Anyway, zinger. I love when the podcast switches to Andrew's fat. It's always fun.
I don't appreciate this from you, Seth. You've known me for so long.
Oh, and I'm a little chunky too. I'm trying to lose weight.
I think we're all a little fat here. I don't think anyone.
Aldo, stop.
I got a
it.
triple XL
No,
sweater on.
don't fucking.
I'm-
Aldo's getting fat as shit.
I'm
too.
getting fat. Yeah.
Aldo's getting fat.
You're Aldo right now.
Yeah, he's Aldo.
No, when
you're a little bow.
when I started stand up, I was like 185, and I think right now I weigh 200 even. So I've gained 15 pounds of pure comedy in the last year.
Bro, I gained 50.
You gained 50 from comedy.
I went up 150 to 200 at 5'5".
Bro, the thing is, comedy's like it's so easy when you're on when you're out late at night. It's Cane's or it's fucking Filiberto's or it's IHOP, and it's like quickly that becomes an issue.
Yeah, getting home at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, being like, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day, and just going straight to sleep.
And
After.
That's
you
the
can't-
thing too. Yeah.
You can't just work out and think it's okay either, because then
No,
you're
working out
just
won't carry it.
burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
Eating's like 90% of it, which sucks because if it was working out, I'd be fine.
That's 90% of
Working
comedy
out's
is
fun.
eating. Actually, yeah, that's
Yeah,
dick.
Eating dick. Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Dude, you guys should have went to Whining Pig. Yeah, the mic before it's so fucking popping, dude.
I'm sorry. I
was
decided
setting
to,
up a podcast.
Yeah, I decided to show up on time, dickhead.
You know what? We could have all showed up 30 minutes late. We could have all showed up 30 minutes late with a 5-minute banger setting. I got
this
great
took
feedback.
A month and a half to set up.
This whole thing.
Because not to drop names, but someone's grandpa died.
No, it wasn't my grandpa. It was my mom's. It was my girlfriend's dad.
Yeah. Wait. Wait. Her dad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not. Grandpa's dying. That's fine.
Let's pull up a topic, guys.
Guys.
because you just crashed this shit. Man.
Let's pull. I think this.
It
is
would've
very
been-
fun
Do you
for the
actually have
listeners.
topics?
Yes, I actually do. A cheer in. Let's talk about.
I also love how this topics page is just this fucking 8th grade's notebook. Look at this shit, Aldo. Look at this shit.
Don't act all fancy because you type it in on a Word doc.
No, but look at this.
Oh, it's
a
on napkin. It's a napkin. Never mind.
It's a Word doc, dude.
And you drew a cock on it.
He drew the suit like
You
the,
put more effort into the fucking drawings in these topics.
Those are some hot tops, dog.
You thought it was
Those
gonna
are
be
hot
classy.
topics.
We're filming with a sideways
One of the
lamp.
topics-
and
one of the
an
topics-
inbox like fucking camping
No.
lantern.
Yo, don't
Wait.
take down the
this
fucking
the-
ball I've
Is
set
this
up.
illusion?
The fucking psyop of I've 70. I don't know, some subscribers I have right now who are watching this. Thank you guys. All right, they don't even know about my lighting situation.
Does the audience know you've changed studios 3 times in the last 6 months?
Yeah. I took such a long break, and I could say it's for mental health, but I was just.
Is it?
Hey, at least
is
you're
this the
not
first
pulling
time in
it-
this setup?
No.
No, he did Cole
No.
and Richie.
Yeah,
Check that episode out.
Damn, we really don't watch each other's podcasts.
Well, I
at
mean,
all,
What did we
dog.
say in the last episode of the Final Stop, ho? Fuck you.
I have no idea.
Exactly.
Something
Yeah, but-
about Diddy.
Also, I wanted to point this out. One of your topics is children, but you misspelled it.
No,
Dude,
that's on
no.
purpose.
Read the rest of them. They're all fucked up.
Entrepreneur.
No,
What is entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur is spelled wrong.
Entrepreneur.
Ironic. You know what? I'll let you handle this.
Okay, okay. So the top one is an actual question I have. We had this gift exchange like 6 years ago at this job I had, and I bought for one of my coworkers. It was like a white elephant thing, a Donald Trump book, The Art of the Deal.
Okay,
And
that's funny.
But yeah, the idea is very funny, and in execution, it was very funny. The toughest part was going to Barnes and Noble, which is, dude, that's Lib Central. That's Lib Central, absolutely. Like they bleed blue there.
That's so fucking funny.
And when I'm checking out with this Donald Trump book, I wish that there was an ironic purchase line. So everyone checking out is like, hey, you know, like this rice patty hat is just, it's not for Halloween. It's honestly for
a bit.
landscaping. It's for a bit.
It's for a bit.
It's actually for Stop Asian Hate.
You buy a rice patty hat with like tape.
You know,
Yeah, and they're like,
you just had to buy it with a gift bag. That's the strategy. You gotta buy something else to tactically set
when
it up.
it's like when you're 16 trying to buy condoms. It's like I'm also getting this fucking ranch on the side too.
Yeah.
Oh, another fucking weird ass purchase was when I went to a sex shop and bought Andrew a
that's
$65 glass dildo
I still
last
have
Christmas.
it. I still have it in the
Really?
box, mint condition.
You should put it in another box.
You know what you should
I
do?
should put it in my ass. To be honest,
That's a perfect
You should just keep it in the dishwasher. You should just leave it in there all the time.
no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hide it and stand up live. I'm gonna hide it in the
That
showroom.
would be so funny. Wait, isn't there a woodshed wood? Don't they have that? They keep moving it. Like the woodshed has a giant penis. Have you seen that?
Yeah, they have a giant. It moves from like behind the bar, like Chanda will move it around all over the bar to like have people like, where the fuck is it?
There's a dildo in this bildo. Where is it? You know.
Whoa.
Go and find it. But this year, I'm going this Christmas. I choose like 6 to 8 comics I did last year, and I buy them gifts. And some of them are ironic. Like for Two Deer, I got him like Black Diabetes Cookbook or something, which was very good. That one I'll check out in the regular line, please. That's unironic.
You do everything else self checkout. You want that one to be known though.
Dildo, yeah, I checked out with the dildo in my ass. They just scanned me.
You know how when you buy nicotine, you try it before you leave to make sure it works.
They open up. Hey, you can try. Oh, that's good. Hell yeah, dog. I'll see you next week. Hey, I get a Sprite too. A tall Sprite. That's the mark of the
Sprite,
bodega.
banana, and a dildo.
I had that pocket pussy joke I have, like about me selling fleshlights. I had a tag that I had a trial pocket pussy, but it would never work because everyone would be very disgusted.
Are you running bits right now,
No,
dog?
I was saying.
No, that's cool. Like you're a new comic. I get it. You want to run bits all the time.
That's
Cut
his
that shit
Native
out,
American
dog.
name.
Where
Is
did you run
runs
it?
with Biff.
Whatever. Fuck you guys. You know what? I thought I was going to contribute. I thought I had something, within the same avenue.
Yo, pull a Brody. You shut the fuck up.
Is that pulling a Brody? Yeah. I love how Diddy contributes more to the podcast than Brody does.
Dude.
15 comments? That's a high word count. That's a lot.
Yeah, I love Brody so much, but dude, that dude does not talk.
Dude,
ever.
and Brody's funny too. He can't barge in.
That's the thing. Brody is funny because he picks his fuck. He's a sniper.
Yeah.
We always tell him we a
sniper,
sniper.
Yeah.
He just picks his spots. He's like, he checks the wind before he runs a rift by everyone.
Yeah. And he looks like a sniper too. He's a handsome dude. I saw him once before in person when Tristan was headlining.
Was this
That
long
one
hair
time-
or short
At JP's?
The JP's. I
Oh,
forget
so
if it was
short
long.
hair. So
Yeah,
short
short hair. Yeah. Handsome guy. Honestly.
He's a good looking. He's a fucking goof too. Like when you become friends with him, you realize he's just a fucking nut and a half. Like he just does random shit. Like he has like Tourette's sometimes, but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Just out of nowhere.
Or
Have you ever been hot though? I had a hot streak for like 2 months one time. And when you're hot, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to barge in. You're built to be a sniper. Your word count of the day is like 12. You're just like, yeah.
yeah.
That's his job. That's his entire job. And he got an 8th too. Let's go back to the weed sponsorship.
Oh yeah.
Because when you guys got that, you wanted to make some money. So you literally started a podcast to start selling drugs.
Well, dude, I don't smoke weed. I don't do any of that. I don't,
that's funny,
I
too.
don't really do drugs, so
Yeah.
Tristan, Brody, and Daniel smoked all their share. I flipped mine. I made like $160, $170 off mine.
Hell yeah.
I just
And
flipped
that's
it.
why we lost the sponsorship. They found out Andrew was trapping with all the shit they were giving him.
No. They dropped the sponsorship because this was back when I first started editing the podcast. I didn't do a good job, and so like one of them I just completely forgot to put in the sponsorship read.
Oh.
And then the other one I put it in, but with no audio on it. So it's just us being like,
Dude.
and that was it.
This shit's so loud. Like you can't even. That's
This
the
shit's so
advertisement.
loud you can't even hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but They didn't like that?
They just stopped responding to Tristan's texts.
Yeah.
They ghosted him.
No, that's the funny thing. Andrew edits the podcast off a good 2 hours of sleep and half a bang.
No, but that's when you edit the best. When
No,
I'm,
it's not. He
blackout
puts
drunk-
hella mistakes.
I don't do hella mistake. I fucked up your name once, and then I fucked
Aldo
up.
Campano was my first appearance on the
Yeah.
final stop.
Wait, do you put subtitles?
You wanted to be your fucking last dog? I'll cut you out of frame.
That's funny.
Do you put subtitles?
No, I don't.
Like, what do you mean?
You think I'm
Bro,
putting
Andrew,
subtitles?
no, one time
No,
we were
like-
like, thank you to all our amazing patrons, and Tristan pointed, nothing there, bro.
Yeah,
Nothing there.
No. Tristan has Tristan's never even looked at how the fucking podcast is edited. So he'll be like, "Yo, do this intricate shit," and then just like, I'm out. I'm like, I'm not doing any of that shit, dog. Like, that's easily another 2.5 hours of work I'm not doing.
So you're lazy.
Yeah.
Editing, it's not hard. It's just when you get to a new thing where you're like, oh shit, I don't know how to do this. That learning curve sucks so much. Just getting over that
Yeah.
is it's a daunting thing when you're like, I don't know how to do this. This is gonna fucking.
Well, the
blow.
thing is, you have to remember it's this way. So you have like you have the camera setup that's like on all of us,
yeah,
and it's a continuous thing.
but you guys have the multi-layer.
Yeah.
Shit.
So it's like, imagine doing this podcast and then cutting back and forth to us sitting in that corner every like 20 seconds.
I would lose my mind.
Yeah. It's annoying as shit.
And it's also a choice every single time too, because by the end, I don't know, you can see some decisions towards the end of a podcast or towards the middle. Maybe even they edit the beginning last. They're just burnt out and they don't even cut over to the other.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember Daniel used to tell me because this is when he started being like, "Yo, I need you to take over. I need you to help out with the editing." That he told me that he'd be like the last like 15, 20 minutes of the podcast, he would just switch to the wide because he didn't want to edit back and forth.
That's so funny.
And I was like, "Yo, what?" He's like, "Nobody watches that part of the podcast anyways. Why the fuck am I gonna keep editing?" And I was just like, "All right, dude, that's chill."
You know what we should do? We should upload a 45-minute podcast with 15 minutes of black screen and see if anyone notices.
Trust me, we have done that. It's called the John Carden episode.
Well, yeah, but did you post it?
Yeah.
John
You posted
Carden?
it with the black shit?
It was like probably like it cuts off mid sentence of what John's saying, and then Daniel promoted it as like join the Patreon. We didn't get a Patreon for like another year after that, and then Daniel, the first episode of the Patreon was like, "You're not getting the fucking John shit. I lost it. I deleted. I'm pretty sure."
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then with Rob, like half the video didn't go on upload to YouTube, but the whole episode's still on Spotify.
Damn.
So like you can listen to the whole episode, you can't watch the whole episode.
Lost files.
Yeah, the Lost
The
Tapes.
the
lost
lost
tapes.
fucking tapes. I have a bunch of episodes that I've just taken down by now because
Did you say some wild shit, or you just didn't want to like them up?
that it didn't sound good. The pacing was weird. I mean, it's if you start a podcast alone interviewing other comics in the scene who have done it longer than you, most of them have, and like I did like 5 fucking open mics, and I was like, let me start a podcast, which is insane. And
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about editing. I still fucking don't, and I'm just figuring it out. Ragtag on the way. Like you were seeing, like this is
Yeah, well, the thing
This
is,
is a process.
you're doing it, and I feel like that's like
Yeah.
a good
you'll
half
pick
of the
it
battle.
up. You'll pick it up.
That's
as
the
it
thing.
goes.
You learn as you
Exactly,
go. It, like no one knows everything when you start.
That's what I'm saying,
and like
yeah.
I'm saying, like your whole setup is way better than one. The first time I came to your house, you literally just started Audacity. You started Audacity.
It was OBS Studio. Fucking excuse me.
Yeah, I
Stop
remember-
lying. It was garage band player.
No, it was a play school set. It was 2 of those microphones with the rattly things inside of it.
Yeah, one of those like pitch distortion ones you use for like
Yeah.
kids karaoke and shit like that.
This is all play to, this is pretend.
Did you
Yeah.
even have video when we
We did
I
not
don't-
have
You
video.
didn't have video then.
No.
When did you start doing video?
Fucking at the start of season 2. No, the season.
You're doing
2.
You're doing
seasons,
seasons?
dog?
Yes, I am doing seasons. 'cause I
Never
took a
mind. I'm
break.
out. Disconnect my shit. I do. I remember the
Sorry,
only.
I don't have a guy who sleeps 2 hours a night and runs off of fucking ice cream to edit my podcast.
I don't need
for
ice
me.
cream.
What do you need?
It's taquitos and 3 a.m. It's those microwavable taquitos that you buy at like Costco.
When you're in your deepest slumber.
Yeah, when you're-
Andrew's sitting there looking at a fucking screen, mouthful of.
Dude, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like a trailer for like a shitty superhero. It's like, in the deepest of your slumbers, Andrew's awake, working as hard as he
misspelling
possibly
Aldo's
can.
name.
And misspelling Aldo's
You
name.
didn't check my Instagram. I'm still hurt by it.
You guys need to get fucking.
Did I fixed your shit?
What?
No, now you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only fucked up the 1 week.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. What were you saying?
You guys, your next sponsor. El Monterey taquitos.
Yes.
Dude.
Dude wipes.
I was trying to. Dude wipes is
What the fuck is dude wipes?
They're like baby wipes, but for grown men that don't know how to wipe their ass correctly.
Here's some context for the people at home. Hasbullah.
Hasbullah, what's up?
Daniel didn't wipe his ass great, and he would always leave street shit on his underwear.
It had been like a thing since like episode 10 that we found out that Daniel doesn't wipe his ass correctly, and Taylor's the one that does his laundry, and so Taylor every like week has to be like, Daniel, please stop leaving shit in your underwear. It's so gross.
And now he has dude wipes, and Daniel told us that he'll wipe with the dude wipe like 4 times, and then he'll finger himself with the dude wipe a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he called us gay for something else.
Yeah.
Wait, he called
He called us. He called us gay for not going knuckles deep in our ass trying to clean out shit.
Fuck, he called us gay for something though. No, it was he told us that he finger bangs himself with dude wipes, and then he was like, and then
You know what else? You know what else he does? You know what else he doesn't do? That motherfucker doesn't. He air dries his asshole out after using a dude wipe. He doesn't dap himself up like a gentleman. He's just like, nah, I'm gonna let the breeze take care of this. I'm like, ew.
he called us gay for not taking male birth control.
Yes, that is.
That's
true.
what it was.
Oh yeah.
Like
when
that
they
we
were
would that
developing-
we would take it. He was like, "You guys are gay for taking male birth control." But anyways, I'm gonna finger bang my ass real quick. I'll be right back.
No, I mean I wouldn't take it.
Give me an IUD. I'll take an IUD.
Oh man. So let's talk about wiping ass for a second. Are you back wipers?
If you're a front wiper, please hang yourself.
When you say front wiper, do you mean like you go this way?
Yeah.
You're a front wiper?
No, I'm saying, are you?
I'm a back wiper.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, who the fuck is a front wiper?
I'm a gentleman.
Dude, apparently
A lot of
Daniel's
people.
a finger banger. He just goes from the side. I don't know what he's doing.
Dude, he walks into the bathroom like it's a saloon door, and he's like, yeah, he's like.
Yeah, there's a full tumbleweed in his ass, I bet. Taylor's like, what the fuck is that? So has he ever talked about getting his scrum eaten?
No, I know for a fact Taylor will never eat his ass because we all know how disgusting it is.
I mean, she's seen
Even
the red
after a
flag- the
minty
red
fresh
flags.
dude wipe?
Yeah. Not even after a fresh minty dude wipe. Shout out, sponsor podcast.
Dude wipe. The Final Stop podcast, please. We love
Also
you.
Big Couch, Low Couch, but mainly Final Stop. Go continue.
Okay.
We're trying to get we really want a dude wipe.
Have you gotten your ass eaten?
Yeah.
Was it good?
That's a tough look, dog. I'm
It
not gonna
was,
lie.
No, I
it
know.
was surprising.
No judge
and
zone.
I gotta say, it was a trans
Nice
woman.
with it?
And
She was nice with it?
she was a trans woman, and we were in the back of my car.
Yeah.
And it was
Okay.
a crazy experience.
All right.
And she really took the wheel on it.
Was she nice with it?
Yes, but also I had no warning, so I was stank butt, dude. I was full on stank butt.
Oh, God. Oh,
And
God.
they, operative word, went down, man.
Oh, my bad for using the wrong pronoun.
They went to Brownsville. Yes.
Okay.
No, I didn't ask.
Well,
for it. That would be weird.
was
if,
this-
like,
was this
she's
a dude
in
by your
that
ass?
position? Like, what's your pronouns? I care about you. you know.
She goes up. She's like, "What the fuck? Stop it!
Is it a?
Why are you stopping? Get your tongue in my ass!"
Does it count as a threesome if they're a they them?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Have you eaten your girl's ass?
No, I haven't eaten ass or gotten my ass.
You
eaten.
haven't. You've never eaten ass.
I don't think I want to.
You're a child.
You
dog.
guys should hit like a sacred.
I'm sorry. You
69.
got a whole bit about eating ass.
Yeah,
So that's
dude.
why you're so passionate about it.
Yeah, I love eating ass.
It's
Eating
not-
ass is gas.
But it's also not because you're a freak. It's because you can't stop yourself.
I
from
can't stop eating.
Yeah.
I run out of food up top. I move down south.
Binge eating asshole.
Yeah.
Oh God.
binge. Oh my. Ugh.
Can I hit your thing?
It's fun. You know, it can be fun, but of course it has to be on accident. You've never accidentally had that happen?
No, but I have given it a mean stare down during 69.
Stared.
I mean,
Oh, I
stare
You ever
down.
stare
I know
down
what
a
you mean. I
butthole?
know what you mean. Yeah.
Of course.
I know
What
what you
else
mean.
do you have to
It's
look
kind
at?
of beautiful. It's like looking. It's like you're looking.
Yeah.
for
What
a
are you gonna look
canyon.
at her face? Fucking virgin.
Good one. Anyways, children.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? Children.
Children.
Have you ever been off-roading?
I have.
Speaking of eating. Oh, okay, gotcha. And did you have a lot of white friends growing up?
Look at me. My pants are cuffed. My socks
you
are out.
showed up late. You
What, are you gonna
fucking.
do a Daniel bit right now? That's half a Daniel's.
Is that a Daniel bit?
That's a half a Daniel's bit. Is like, you think I grew up with black people? Look at my pants. They're cuffed all the way up, and my ankles are showing.
I promise you, the cuff pants were not the first thing that gave it away. someone ought to tell him that.
Yeah.
So the overside. Yeah.
Oh, actually, let me talk about that.
Yeah,
This
talk
was
about
because people are gonna shit on me for it. I thought it was cool. I was at Ross.
Yeah.
I was at Ross, and my
Ross.
Mexican heritage kicked in, and it was $10.
You
and
saw a deal.
it was warm. I saw a deal. I saw a bargain.
Mexicans
Fucking-
are the Jews of the South.
that's one way to put it.
Yep.
No, my family comes up and they'll just like my grandma will come up and she won't talk to us, bro. She'll just hit Ross and Marshalls all fucking day. There's a plaza with a Ross, Marshalls, and a Burlington, and she'll just run up and down that plaza for like 4 hours.
Does your family get most of its clothes from Costco's? Because mine's does.
We have done that. Costco
Yeah.
has some fire.
Did you say Costco's?
I did say Costco's. Costco's chicken and waffles.
So
Have you guys been to Lola's Chicken and Waffles?
No.
So there was this guy there, and he ran a show there, and it was me, Eric Bernal, and Matthew Delgado. That was it. Packed room. We all bombed. Obviously, it sucked. It
what
was
are you talking about? Those are the goats.
What are you talking about? Eric Bernal didn't steal bits to win?
no. Eric had 15. He did 6.
Eric Bernal goes up there going
But
taking Matt's
Yo, you
whole
telling me
act.
Scottsdale's very own fucking died at a chicken and waffle place?
so they tried to have me back on the podcast or have me back on the show, and he was trying to tell me that Nick Cannon was going to be there, and I was like, bro, I don't think Nick Cannon is going to be at Lola's Chicken and
It was
Waffles.
Nick Ryback in blackface,
Dude,
just blaming the Jews for everything. Black Israel.
I
We
got
were
it.
kings.
I gotta send you that clip of Tristan twerking on you, and then Daniel goes, "Hey, if we do white chicks, is it blackface?" And then Tristan goes, "Yes." And then
Black yes.
A few years ago, me and my siblings, I have 4 siblings, and we wanted to dress up as the Teen Titans.
That's
And we named it off like, oh, you'll be Starfire, Raven. I have 2 sisters and 3 brothers. It worked out perfectly. We had everyone besides Cyborg, and it got down to me. And they're like, well, you have a shaved head. I'm like, that's not. I am nor
That's
robot
not-
nor black.
That's not the criteria.
I don't have a robo pass, dude. I can't say the
I will
R
put
word.
on a wig. Let me be Beast
but
Boy.
no one batted an eye when your brother painted himself green.
No, exactly.
What is this double standard?
No, my brother, like, he's the size of Beast Boy. You know how Beast Boy looks like malnourished and small?
Yeah.
Like a 12-year-old boy.
Right, like a survivor, physically and sexually, of assault.
Yes.
Yes, my brother's built
Horse
like
cock.
that. Oh, I bet my brother is that type of skinny dude with a concave chest who just has a hammer on him.
I wonder
for
if
no
Beast Boy
reason.
could like halfway transform.
That's what
into,
I was
like-
just thinking. Like just his cock.
Yeah, just his dick.
He's just sitting there like spring, 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 and a bunch of different animals are flashing.
Yeah. He's fucking an Asian chick.
little
He's like, I got
chihuahua.
tentacles for you, bitch.
Like a petite girl comes up, he pulls out the fucking Chihuahua lipstick for that bad boy.
Pulls out the Clifford Red Rocket.
Oh my god, the Clifford cock.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine Clifford in Heat. Just like a little kid at the park, a fucking
Oh, that's
shadow looming over him.
That's a nightmare. They made a live action Clifford movie recently.
Yeah. Did he have a cock?
In the deleted scenes, there's 36 deleted scenes.
In the Snyder cut, he has a cock.
Yeah. David Lynch actually directed it. It's a sequel to Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Dog with the giant cock.
Man, this is way better than our podcast.
Oh man, yeah, that was back to the notes.
I like Clifford's big red cock. That was fun.
Clifford's big red cock. Yeah,
That was fun.
That's a solid one, dude. Yeah, that, and also he's red.
What was that detail for? Is there a reason for that? They never explained why he was a
I
big
don't
red
know.
dog. Couldn't be a big black dog. That'd be weird. BBD.
True. I think no. I run it through every other iteration of colors. The big white dog. Ooh, you know.
Ooh, the big. That's a metaphor now.
Big black dog. This is, CBS. We're not trying to scare our viewers. What's another one? Big Mexican dog.
Why we just went straight to race that?
Big brown dog. Yeah.
There was no even alluding to it. It's like, you fucking big dog.
Whoa!
Clifford the big red dog could also be a gang member name.
Hey, yo, my name Clifford.
No, the hardest motherfuckers have the softest names.
Yeah, I forgot. Someone has a
Yeah.
bit like that. Where it's like some dude like will fuck you up in a Tweety shirt. And it's just like, all right.
Luis has a joke about that. Remember Scorpio? He's like,
No, but there's another comic that has a bit where it's like a fucking gangbanger to his core will fuck you up in like a Tweety and like
I think that was I saw
yeah.
that
Tasmanian
in-
Devil.
a gangsta Looney Tunes
Yeah,
shirt.
yeah.
Dude, I have one of those. I want more
That's
gangster Looney
David
Tunes
Pena,
shirt.
the comic.
Oh, does he wear gangster?
Yeah.
David Pena, yeah, he'll just walk up wearing a Taz shirt, and then he'll get up on stage and be like, "You know what I mean, my brothers."
David Pena is the whitest black guy I probably have ever met.
Adam J.
He's a Puerto Rico.
No,
bro.
Adam J's a poser.
If you as a white man have baby hairs and then I ask you about them and you act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Come on, man. You know what baby hairs are.
Like
You're
the
able to
small
go,
ones?
Yeah. Like his hairline's up here and it's
You
already
gel
edged.
it. You gel it a little bit down.
Yeah. So his top hair is like edged up. So there's a border, and under the border, he's got more hair.
You know, it'd be
dude.
funny if you only had baby hairs.
I've made that joke. I'm gonna get like those fake lashes.
You'll look like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? All the
Dude,
way
you
around.
look like Betty Boop.
Betty Boop.
Wait, did you also not know who Betty White was?
I know who Betty White is.
Okay.
I'm not that bad. Come
No,
on.
there was.
She just died too. So
there
it's
was
like,
some old woman who you didn't know who that was, and we're like, Aldo.
I don't know a lot of gilfs in my day.
All right, so Aldo, you're an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur.
Yeah, you sold pocket. Why didn't you sell drugs?
Why didn't I? Because I didn't want to go to jail, but I was like, I can take an expulsion, but I can't take it. I don't want to I don't want legal trouble, bro. Like you ever have a kid that got into like some super fucked up shit at school with drugs? It's always awful, dude. Like,
No.
I don't.
But my buddy did sell fake IDs for like at least 3 years.
He's still doing it because I need one back.
No, he doesn't do it anymore because all of our friends aged out. But he would sell them to like our friends and then their friends, like as a group deal. And he did that for like 3 years. And he back then you had to buy fake IDs using Bitcoin. And so he just had like Bitcoin would fluctuate so much that he just have like sometimes leftover Bitcoin just in like his like crypto wallet.
Yeah.
And then he just held it until it blew the fuck up. And he
made good money off it?
He's so goddamn rich right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now that he's like a crypto millionaire, he's going to do what they do best. And he's always been doing this, is lying about the girls' ages. He's going to continue doing that.
Dude, getting fake IDs for random young girls you want to creep on. Now we're fucking talking. It's like, officer, I got her ID right here in my pocket.
That's probably the most ingenuitive pedophile in the history.
I would be
of
a
the
great
world.
pedophile. I was thinking that the other day. Like, I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile, but like, no,
Aren't you writing a bit about how 17 pussies the best thing you've ever had?
No, I'm not. That was a joke. At a fucking time.
That wasn't a bit. That was a serious memoir that he wrote.
Well, let me just say that in the past year, I've been pounding that minor pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you guys can laugh all you want, but I'm 19. I'm
My
19.
niece is playing this
I'm not even
room,
19. I'm
dog.
18. And
You're not even 19.
listen, my
You're
point
barely
is I feel like I could be a good pedophile because I've just been like, I've like looked at, like, I've thought of really good ways to be a pedophile.
You really broke down how that guy got you back in the day, and you reverse engineered it, and you're like, well, that's what he did wrong.
I don't know, like,
Although,
it starts with the
this bit
smell.
going?
I don't know. I don't know where it's going. It was just, I was just telling you what it is.
You need justification to
I
go
need
this
give me a
fucking
minute.
long.
I'll find a punchline.
We're 33 minutes in, and you're saying like, I mean, I'm not saying I would.
Well,
but
no,
if I did,
You're
I'm
giving like
saying-
the OJ example of it, where it's like I'm not saying I
would
did,
be.
but if I did,
Yeah.
she'd be 17 and not going to college. You know?
Well, I'm just saying I would be. I'm not saying I am. There's a difference. Like, would you like if someone said like I'd be a good serial killer? No one would bat an eye.
Yeah, but that means you've at least thought about being a serial killer. Really? People that say like I think I would make a great serial killer had at least thought about killing
Or they
four
watched
people.
Or they watched like one Jeffrey Dahmer documentary and thought they were about it.
No, you do a deep dive and you're like, how would I kill this person in front of me in line? You're walking around and be like, how can I fuck this kid right here?
It's not like how could I fuck this kid? It's more like
How can
I
I
bet
get
I
away
could.
with it?
how could I not?
I bet I could.
It's a good deal. I was at Ross.
I think-
I was at
It was
Ross.
10 years
Listen,
old.
It was on clearance.
I
His name's Clarence.
His name was Clarence. He was lost in the clearance section. Guess what? I fucked him.
It's weird. He was in the men's section, but he's clearly a boy.
Clearly
Look,
a boy.
I
And
turned
that was my
19.
justification. He was in the men's section, and people that shop in the men's section have to be adults.
I was checking coat pockets for coupons and spare change.
I was checking for sizes, large, small. I wasn't looking for age.
I'd happenstance upon a child.
You know what? You guys
we're back in, and we're back. Sorry,
I'm
the
just
stage
saying.
directions are over.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna turn 19 this month, and I can't make pedophile jokes anymore because then it's weird. But I'm 18 right
No,
now.
you can.
So I'm just at that border where it's
Yeah.
just like I'm still kidding.
No.
I'm still a kid, right?
I
am the kid.
Every 16-year-old saw a 22-year-old, and they're like, I fucking wish. You know who's really mad about age of consent laws? 17-year-old girls. Because guess who slept with the most out of their, you know what I mean?
Well, I was 17 having sex with adults. In college, I went to I started college at 17.
What
Well,
adults?
when
Like
19, 20, I'm assuming?
Like people-
like 22-year-old, 23-year-old chicks that were like seniors.
Dude, that was so ominous. Like, I was a child fucking.
Well, I
adults.
did. Like, in all honesty, if we're gonna be real about it, I lost my virginity at 15 to a 22-year-old person in college.
you're a victim,
You're
dog.
a victim. Yeah, you're a survivor.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Is that why did you cope with eating?
No, dude, I got in shape. I came back to school like I was like, I'm gonna get so fit. I'm gonna fuck one of my teachers now. It gave me like it emboldened
You thought you were
me.
the guy.
I thought I was the guy. I thought I was gonna be like, hey, yo, what's up, Miss Bolaño? Let me see them titties,
You
bitch.
thought you were a MILF trap.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, you know that Young Gravy got touched as a kid.
Young Gravy, yeah.
Yeah, if he's that into
by his
MILFs.
grandma.
Dude,
That's why
Young
I
Gravy
was
for sure fucked his teacher.
MILF. Doesn't he?
But he's
doesn't
also
he,
handsome and 6'2".
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And
he has a
he's
neck.
also a white rapper.
who's he
but
with?
he's
Addison Ray's mom?
And I think he fucked her. I don't think
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
he
think he's
fucked
with
her.
her. You think Young Gravy gets held down, dog?
He fucked Michaela
He gets tied up. He
Peterson.
does not get held down.
I am surprised that Young Gravy is still relevant, in my opinion. Because all his music was like, I feel like his music
No,
appeals to
it's for
16-year-olds.
white- Yeah, because those still exist.
Yeah, that's true.
Luckily
You
for
forget-
you.
can't
the
fuck
torch
the men-
gets passed.
Yeah.
All the bad
Right?
bitches listening to Young Gravy. Am I right, fellas?
Chill.
Aldo rides into Devils playing Young Gravy out the windows.
y'all like this?
Y'all like
y'all
this?
feeling this right now?
Jesus Christ.
It's not a Tesla, but you should still get in. I'm whipping it. Whip a Tesla, Young Gravy song. That was my favorite.
Oh, thank you for shouting out that song.
Yeah, I'm just supporting
Yo, Young
supporting
Gra-
young artists like Young Gravy.
Yeah, Young Gravy and Hasbull are the people watching this episode.
What if my entire viewership was just hot chicks and then
It's
Carl G and Hasbulla?
Carl G.
Hey, that's my Diddy, dog.
Shout out. Is Carl G your Diddy?
Is Carl your Diddy? He comments on every
No,
post.
he doesn't comment on
Oh.
every video. I still have yet to find that crazy subscriber.
Have you gotten to the point where people like will come up to you at open mics and be like, "Yo, what you guys did at like minute 35 was fucking hilarious." I was like, "I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, dog."
Yeah, they'll like quote a
Worst
bit that I don't
Yeah, I was like,
remember.
I don't fucking know.
One of my coworkers came up to me, and he's cool, but he just came up to me and he's like, "Bro, you were cool. You were totally right about the banking system." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Because I was like,
What did you
high
ever
out of
say?
my mind. I'm like, that
There's
doesn't
no
sound
amount of
like me.
anti-Semitism that I can think of that didn't happen in that conversation.
Yeah.
No, it was one with like, I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "The one with the like your tall black friend." I was like,
Chutter is for sure a Kanye black guy.
And we record our own podcast. I'm trying to get him back on. He's a fucking stray cat trying to corral him.
Yeah.
To record that Black
Dude.
Republican podcast. But it's just me sitting there with a mic in my hands with headphones on, just watching him talk the entire time, and he's going.
Yeah, Chudir never shuts the fuck up. I've
You'll
done.
have to suck my dick, and I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, expand upon that.
Yeah, but it
that's
makes
why
him fun
that's
to
why I'm
talk
so
to.
happy that you have the passwords to your podcast. I don't have the passwords to the Coconut Cucks, so that shit's staying on the internet forever.
Dude, you're in the palm of his big ass
I've been
hands
trying
right
to tell
now.
him. I was like, I'm moving to New York. I'm trying to blow up. Delete that shit off the face of the earth.
Here's a fun
I've
game.
said so many racial slurs on that thing. I need you to take it down. And he's
Fun
like,
game. Let's
no.
find Andrew's worst moments in the coconut.
Oh, I
Cups
can
and
tell
make
you.
Can I make a highlight reel of them? Send me a link. Send me a link. I'm gonna give you a highlight reel. Andrew's
Not even
hottest
that.
takes.
I'm gonna take all of the final stop and make you guys say fucked up things.
I've thought about getting a soundboard just to make it sound like Tristan saying the N word. You have no idea how many times I've wanted to do that.
No, just have like a calculated conversation with them.
No, like, leading him.
Yeah, like what are your favorite types of chips?
Yeah.
Salt and vid.
Yeah.
Tristan's gone pretty
No,
close
he's
to
gonna
saying.
smell it. Yeah.
No, Tristan's gone pretty close to saying it. he tried to say
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou's name, and he added an I for some reason, and it.
Oh.
Yeah.
He
was tough,
Oh
dog.
no! Just thinking about
And
that.
he said it. He
shit.
said it like 7 times because he didn't know he was wrong. And we're like, Tristan, you're saying the N word. He's like, I'm saying his name. And it's like, and you're not even saying it correctly.
The N word is the atomic bomb of comedy careers. That's
I heard every time he says it, his mustache grows and
Grows longer.
Yes. Yes. So Haley's moving with him.
Yeah, Haley's financing the whole move.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
Yeah, Tristan's her sugar baby. It's a tight operation he's running.
it's
over
an investment. She's betting that Tristan will make it.
Dude, yeah,
It's an investment.
It's a fucking investment.
It's an investment. You know, it's like she's putting it in stocks on Tristan.
There. Yeah, she got in on the ground floor of greatness.
They're going to be sleeping on the ground floor pretty fucking soon.
Dude.
That's for goddamn sure. All right, we're 40 minutes into the pod right now.
That was
you guys.
fast. Yeah.
If you want, we can just put black screen on the last 20
And let's
minutes.
see who
'Cause,
finds out.
Yeah, I have the same.
You have the same
too.
theory.
Yeah, because it's usually like
You could see your YouTube analytics. I know this
I
isn't
know,
very fun
yes.
for podcasting, but you can
No,
see exactly when they stop listening.
Oh, I know.
and it's a heartbreaking. That's
Oh,
why.
yeah.
That's why I made a joke because we had a time like a 3-episode arc where we started doing quizzes on the podcast,
And they all bombed.
which were very fun. But you can tell exactly when the quizzes started by exactly when the people left.
oh
Yeah, so I was
jeez.
like, we can't do quizzes anymore.
They were fun, but
they were fun,
but they were an easy
long.
cop out. I
Yeah.
think people just got bored. I think they're more fun for us than they are as a viewing thing.
I was actually
Yeah.
gonna do a spelling bee between the two of you today.
A spelling,
Yes.
motherfucker. You know I'm illiterate, dog. Like what the
That's
fuck
why
you
it
doing?
was gonna be fun.
Well-
I was gonna get whiteboards and everything.
This is the second best thing to being on Sydney Smith's spelling bee show, so I guess I'll do it.
Oh, just
Oh,
fuck
Sydney
Sydney
Smith.
Smith. Eat my
He has a
dick,
spelling
Sydney.
bee
I have no problems
show.
with you, Sydney. You're a great guy. You've always been really
I
nice.
told
to
you
me.
what
Thank
happened. What Sydney did.
No.
He made me do so in order. I was like, hey, I helped Josh do like some interview bullshit that he wanted to do before the spelling bee, and as like promotion for like the next show. And after I took all my shit down, I was about to leave. He's like, "You're not gonna stay for the show?" I was like, "No, man, I'm gonna go hit open mics." And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know you were a comic. How long have you been doing it?" And I was like, 2.5 years. He's like, "Oh, you got some shit for me?" I was like, "Yeah. When I get home, I'll send you my reel." He's like, "Nah, fuck that. You're gonna do it right here, right now." And he had me do stand up comedy in the green room in front of Dietrich, Jacob Cano, Dana Wisson, and like, yeah, isn't that how his name's pronounced?
Is it pronounced that way?
I thought it was
Because everyone
Cano.
says
Is it Canoe?
Kano,
I
like
don't know.
Mortal Kombat.
I thought it was Jacob Cano.
But,
But
you had to perform dead stand up.
Dead stand up. No introduction, no microphone, no nothing. And I put my hands on my side when I was just like, where would the microphone be? I was like, where is the microphone? How about that? Give me a fucking microphone, dog.
yeah, that is pretty rough. I don't know if I could do that, but you know what? I still have no problems with you, Sydney.
Nah,
Shout
fuck
out
you.
you, man. I got no.
fucking
You hoe ass bitch.
you sashimi.
I got no ops.
No.
Honey
Aldo
glazed
is like
motherfucker.
Aldo's exactly like Tristan, where it's like even the slightest bit of pushback and be like, I'm fucking sorry, dog. I have nothing to do with this.
I don't see any benefit in me having beef with other comedians like that.
No, absolutely.
It's like
Yeah, you're
for
right.
me, I'm like, you know, if you're doing
Well, I
comedy,
would
we're
call
cool.
him a show producer.
Yeah, Sydney's a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a comic.
He is a comic. He does work.
All right.
I want him to do stand up right here,
This guy.
right now. Where would the microphone be? And
All I know is that
that's
I'm
a good podcast.
We're
us
all
watching a guy.
We're all better than Sydney Smith at stand up, so I don't give a fuck. I don't see. Him
I don't
as a
think I'm better than
comedian.
Sydney.
Aldo is trying to get booked by Sydney Smith.
Yeah,
This just in. Big Couch, Little Couch exclusive.
Fuck that hoe ass.
I got no
bitch.
problem with anyone. Shout
Dude,
out
I
Sydney.
wish
He was really
you
nice to
really
me.
wish
He
you could
complimented
say-
me.
Oh,
He was very nice. He was
might
very
be.
nice to me.
a homeless man complimented me the other day. That doesn't mean I want to be on his fucking.
Well, he doesn't run a
actually,
show.
You're right. I'm actually going to be on a nearly homeless person's backyard show.
Luke,
pretty
oh,
soon.
we're on that. I'm
Yes.
featuring for you.
Let's not call.
I'm
things
featuring
like
for
that.
you.
That's not headlining.
You're a
me.
headliner now, Seth.
No, I'm not a fucking stop.
Guys,
dude. I'm a
Seth
head
Ballard.
How
giver.
much time are
Up-and-coming
you
headliner.
doing?
20.
You're closing out a show.
I'm closing a show. That's all it is.
You're closing out a
I'm
show.
doing. What am I? I
And
think
you're
I'm doing
going
like 15.
second to last, Aldo.
I don't know who
Feature
else
act.
is on
Feature act in Lucas Rowland's backyard.
it. So it's gonna be
The Rolling Stoner.
It's from 7 to 10. It's you, me, and him.
You don't think he's
No,
not
no, no, it's
45?
a
Did you not
ASU
watch?
student
Did
showcase.
you not watch his fucking
Oh.
special, dog? He has 45 in the tank right now.
No, he's
No, I mean, okay. I didn't know it was an ASU.
so he has people that do stand up at ASU, and I think they don't really hit the open mic circuit. They're just doing ASU stand up
No,
stuff.
that's how stand up versus the world is. That
Exactly.
they have to book it like at least one per show.
So it's that, but it's like a ton of them, and then you and me are basically supposed to be like the real comics. He put us as
professionals.
celebrity guests.
The
I think.
professionals.
He put us as like celebrity comics.
Are
or
you guys
something
getting
like that.
paid?
Hell yeah.
Probably not.
I'm gonna ask him.
Is that a standard for you? Do you think you have
No.
to be getting paid for shows? I don't know.
No. But if he's putting you down as like the professionals and celebrities, I was like, yo, then pay me my title's worth.
True.
No, I am gonna start asking that because I'll do a bar show if there's no payment, but just ask.
No, I don't give a shit about getting paid.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, we're not there yet.
no, yeah, like
I know we are.
I
Yeah,
just,
so that's for goddamn sure.
like, I there's a few shows that I'll do and I'll get like spot pay, and I was like, this is fucking sick. I feel like a real comedian now. And then I found out that our boys did a show yesterday and got paid like $500 each. I was like, this is, I don't do shit.
Hey man, that's
I don't do shit.
That's
dog.
what a big show like that will do for
Hosting
you.
at the Wayward, I got a $50 check. A check. you
A check.
guys. I almost didn't know what to do with it. I was like, wait, how do I?
Dude,
get
if I'm
money
getting a
out of
check for
this?
anything less than fucking $150, shove that up your ass and give me cash.
Yeah, getting paid for stand up always feels great though. It doesn't really matter how.
Oh, yeah,
I've got like
absolutely.
$3
Are
from
you
the
blowing
tip
up
jar.
a topic right now?
No, I'm just getting a lot of notifications.
Oh, I'm blowing up on Insta. Oh, I have a reel that's Dude, I saw
Shout
Jason
out for that, though. That's
Santiago. Let me say this. There's just
Oh, no.
something-
Hold on. Before you go into that,
Oh,
you want to talk about something blowing up? Have you seen Austin Stottlemyre's reel that has 1 million views on it and 19
haven't seen
shares
it.
and about 200 likes?
I haven't seen it. No.
No, he bought views for his reel,
Yeah.
and the comments are hilarious.
Let's run through them, guys.
Andrew, you were just attacking people this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is external affairs.
I like how he was like, "We need to get rid of the Coconut Cucks files, bro." I said so much fucked up shit, and he's on here like, fuck.
Well,
this
yeah,
guy,
I'll
fuck this
shit
guy.
on Austin.
But to
I'll
be
go
fair,
for
I
it.
claim to be a pedophile.
Let's talk
so.
about my newest favorite Asian comic in the Arizona scene.
Uncle Chow.
Chow.
Uncle Chow. Shout out Uncle Chow.
Hey guys, I am from Jamaica.
Hold on. This is I got you.
Freshman, and she goes, "No, I'm a level 2 nurse." And I was like, "Oh, so you're a sophomore?" She goes, "No." And then her friend goes, "Actually, it's a phrase that only people who are nurses would understand." I'm like, "Freshman?" And she goes,
That's the joke.
"No, I'm a level."
That's the whole joke.
It's a Crystalia
Wait.
bit.
It's a
Wait.
Crystalia bit, first of all.
Whoa, and wait, that's not a joke, but it's a part of a Crystalia bit, and then he chose that
And that.
to
And
not
then
only do at
here-
Stir Crazy, but to take that, reframe it as a fucking reel.
here are the comments. I start us off with, these comments are fucking wild. Jesus. The next comment. It's good that you're practicing your dancing because your jokes are terrible. Never heard of level 2 nurse. Do you tell any jokes? Question mark. Definitely aren't developing dance skills. If you want to be Crystalia, say that. Nice clickbait though. This was pure horse shit. I bet he didn't put the punchline in because it fucking sucks.
That last one was great.
Yo, people-
That last one was
people are
hilarious.
Snipers, dude. That's just Brody on a burner account. You just sniping out there.
Bro, post the whole joke. Why cut off the entire joke? I feel like you tried and that's what matters. Where's the joke? I don't get it. Doesn't have a punchline. You're only telling a story.
Do you remember this one clip that he had right after Will Smith got slapped?
Randall Rosie slapping him?
Will Smith slapped. Yeah. He paid Randall Rosie or like worked it out with him to come onto stage and slap him. And also the acting was terrible.
Yeah, I've seen
So
that
guys, hey, I'm not mad. I turn a chair backwards. Let's rap for a second.
Let's jive for a second.
Let's jive, you turkeys. It's almost Thanksgiving, and I want you to know when you're coming home to the family, be proud of like who you are, because a lot of time I'm not looking at a stand. Watching yourself do stand up is so fucking infuriating and hard.
Yeah, no,
It
you got to
sucks.
do it.
You have to do
it's
it.
probably my least favorite part of like the creative process is listening to audios.
Yeah, because when you're writing and you're in a flow, you're like, oh shit, this is working out, amazingly.
You cringe because you know that one part's coming up, and then you just keep rewinding the good part.
Yeah.
Remember when I was funny for those 15 seconds there?
Do you guys ever go back and listen to like your first ever
I have.
few months of stand up?
Mine's on YouTube.
Dude, I was such a good writer back in the day. Like I have like 2 ones that I go back to as my first set and like the first like show I did, and I was like, these jokes are so fucking good, dog. Like what happened? How did I just go to talking about being fat for like 30 minutes?
Yeah, I've never heard your early material. My early material was not great, I feel like.
Yeah, my early material is all abstract shit, and like it was just so much fun. Did you take my nicotine?
No, I tell you, you're like, bro, he couldn't see it over his own body.
That was T-minus 10 minutes to like Latino on Latino violence right there. You're
Oh
like,
my
Hey, do
God.
you have my vape?
No, because I remember him grabbing it, and I just
I was just dead at Andrew trying to find it over his own body, like, fucking shit, where'd I leave that?
You have no
vape?
idea how close I was. I realized I'm on camera, but I almost went like that to like, like
Damn.
Andrew, have you ever been like, where's my fucking phone? And you like see it poking out.
no, but that has happened.
Can I
with,
put
Get
it in? Can I put it in?
Dude.
Can I just slip it in there?
I hate this. I hate this kid.
Legend has it, if you hit the right angle, it starts charging.
By the belly button. It's fucking Bluetooth, baby.
it's one of those Bluetooth chargers, you just set it down right on the...
Yeah. He hits his vape and it lights up.
So, going back to a cyborg angle, if you could get, let's say, between speakers or a projection screen, which would you prefer to have on?
I'd get
So you
speakers
can-
and it'd be my
fucking
butt
up
cheeks.
speakers. I'm fucking up speakers for sure.
Hell yeah, dude.
But wouldn't you make it a funny part of your body? Like, because you know it's like a left-right speaker, so you could put it on like each.
No, my dick is a Beats pill.
Oh, God.
You just use it as a placebo dick.
Yeah, Dicks by Dre.
That's great. That's great. I like that. That's funny.
Yeah, balanced chef.
Meats by Dre.
Meats by Dre. That's really good, yeah.
Can you imagine if you're with a girl and you're getting in the mood, you just fucking boop your belly button and some slow jams start coming out of your titties?
Dude, I would have like a fucking like a speaker, like one of those like big ass speakers you put on the back of like pickup trucks, just across my chest.
You know those speakers?
I'd
That,
look like fucking Soundwave from Transformers, dog.
you know those speakers that have the little like sound waves peeking on them, so you can kind of see it.
oh,
It would be
dude,
that,
those
but
are so cool.
it'd be the jiggling of your stomach.
No, you know what it'd be?
They're like,
It'd be my stomach growling.
Ooh,
It'd be my
yeah.
stomach growling.
On the base, your stomach just like.
Why would you
Dude,
want
my
that?
stomach's got an 808 on it. It's kind of fire.
You know what I'd love to see? You ever watch that episode where SpongeBob and all of them became rock stars and Patrick played his belly as
Yeah,
his instrument?
yeah.
I would love to see you doing that.
Dude, that's so much fun. Are you kidding me?
Can you whistle loudly?
I can't whistle. no.
Actually, at
my dad.
You can't whistle?
Not really. No, but my dad is like one of those dudes that can like, and like,
Yeah.
just scream whistle.
When I was a kid at family dinners, sometimes when things got tense, I would take off my shirt and start like shellac slapping my chest back and forth, and it made everyone laugh. And
Like to assert dominance in the jungle.
no,
Wait,
just to make people happy.
When
and
what?
stop
When things were
arguing.
tense?
Yeah, when people were arguing.
Dude, that would make you argue more. Because it's like, look at our retarded ass kid. Look at what you did to him. You fucked him up. This is all your
You
fault.
fucking dropped them.
Like, you're sitting there, your goddamn wife's leaving you, and your kid just starts playing his belly. I'd kill myself. Are
You're
you
in
kidding me?
you're in divorce court. You're in divorce court arguing who gets custody.
It's who has to have custody. It's like, you fucking take him. What did you hand me your mic?
No, bump.
Oh.
Oh my god.
My bad,
dude.
I didn't know you
God,
did
this
that.
fucking rookie.
Holy fuck, dude! Your favorite comedian is Logan Paul, I bet. Who are
what,
you,
dog?
Aldo? Have you ever seen Bumping Mics?
No, I haven't.
All right.
It's David Tell and Jeff Ross.
I'm a very like uncultured person when it comes to like media and stuff. I don't consume a lot of media. I only play video games.
He literally knows nothing. Like we'll mention something on a podcast and be like, we'll look at Aldo and he'll be just confused.
That's the thing. Sometimes you guys talk about like a lot of like old movies and shit, or like songs, or you'll reference celebrities. I don't know any of them.
You were a pocket pussy salesman for probably like a tenth of your life.
Yeah. Actually, percentage wise, it's a pretty big majority.
And now
that I was
you're
trapping.
just a producer on a podcast talking about poopy stains, and you're biracial.
I love that Daniel gave me the producer tag once I started restarting the camera over. I'm supposed to take notes and I forget every time.
Wait, what?
You don't take notes
Wait,
ever.
Were you
I do,
The
I-
stenographer. What's
No,
your
so
job?
like when we edit clips, it makes it easier so we can know
Yes,
the
yeah.
exact timestamp. But Aldo just never does.
Well,
it.
no, here's what
because
happens.
you're in the riff.
I take notes. No, I'm not even in the riff.
No,
I'm
he's not
zoned
in
out.
the riff. He's zoned out.
Your notes look like this. It's on a fucking napkin.
Dude.
666 with a cock underneath it.
And it's funny because I'll try to do it on my phone and it'll be like a timestamp, like 15 minutes, something funny happened, I think, and it wasn't even 15 minutes. It was like at 13. I like timestamp shit incorrectly.
Oh god damn.
I'm such a.
So, and,
You're such a bad Brody.
Sometimes I like
What's
as a
Brody's
fan.
job?
As a
That
fan,
was Brody's job before Aldo. That was Brody's job before Aldo.
like as a member of the podcast, I'm happy to be there. As a fan of the podcast, I want Richie back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, that's a switch. That's a fucking.
I love Richie with all my heart, but there are certain times back in the beginning when we didn't have any chemistry really, and we're still trying to figure it out.
And he would just start
You just start
saying
steamrolling everybody. Like Daniel would be like, "What's like?" Daniel would bring up like a topic he wanted to talk about, and Richie would be like, "What about this?" And then do a voice, and then scream into the microphone, and then just nothing. I follow
He
up
would
with
just
nothing.
say the N-word in a Japanese accent.
Like you know,
Which is a real thing. that
You
happens.
know how Richie is sometimes. Though he'll say something outlandish and then just stare off into nowhere like he didn't. It's nuts. There's nowhere to go with it.
No, that'd be like Aldo earlier if you just said like, I think I'd be a good pedophile. Yeah, then you completely dissociate.
Fuck.
Like, don't leave us.
you guys said I did that when like we were talking about pudding dick, and I was like, "What about putting dick in my ass?" And then I read a topic, and no one said a word.
I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
It bombed so bad, and I didn't know what to do.
I had that with last week's episode I recorded. It was with me and Cole. We stayed up all night smoking weed, and then
Shout out Nose Nachos.
yeah,
Shout out
and
Nose
then
Nachos.
when we woke up, we had an out of town comic, who's this guy who
Very
was
funny guy.
Yeah, he was
Very
fun,
cool,
dude.
very cool.
He came through and.
Sean Lubin,
Okay, I don't fucking know.
cool
No,
guy.
and yeah, he just out here hitting open mics. He just drives from Durango, Colorado, which is close to Four Corners. So he was out here, and he had a bunch of funny stories and shit. And I'm just used to having people on and making word association to be racist or something. You know, my go-tos. But when he was on, I was just like,
You
going
got
for
professional
jokes.
mode.
No, I was going for jokes, and he was just in the story, and he doesn't know me to know like.
That's the joke.
That's the joke, is me just subtly going like he brought up Vampire Weekend. I was like, Vampire Weekend visitation rights, you know, or like shit like that. And it went over his head.
Well, the thing is,
And-
too, that's what I like about your podcast, because you would like invite us on. When you invited me, you'd let me talk, and then you'd just get good riffs in the story that would break off in like fun
Right.
directions. But we'd come back.
I do want to have another podcast where it's just me and another person, because when it's three people, you just you just decide, okay, well, we're gonna shit on this person for this, we're gonna shit on this person for this, we're gonna shit on this person, you know.
Yeah.
Right, but when it's just two people, you actually become civil. Has that ever happened at a mic where you're just chilling with another comic before it starts?
And you're like normal people
Yeah,
for a
before
moment.
the storm, and
Dude.
then Cody Neary walks in, and then you're like, "You're a fucking liar!" Yeah, like immediately
It
gaslighting.
used to happen all the time. You remember this when we would go to IHOP.
Yeah,
Like people would go to the bathroom when we sit down. We would have like a civil conversation,
Yeah.
and then someone would make a joke about Andy Chung, and just that was
Yeah.
that was the end of the night.
Bro, don't you love when you're getting roasted in the circle and then someone lower in the pecking order walks up? Like
Yeah.
Josh Harrison's giving it to you and Andy Chung walks in, you're like, "Let's go, dude."
No,
I'm out of here.
Seth saved me one time from Josh.
yeah.
I remember-
was a sacrificial lamb.
You,
a couple
yeah,
times.
dude, you were a martyr. It was like the first time, like when he
Yeah.
first started doing stand up, Josh was shitting on me outside of Charo, and you came in and you tried to hit him with something, and it just like basically was like you threw a toothpick instead of an arrow, and it just bounced off. I mean, he turned around, and I know it's not how it happened.
Yeah.
But the way I always remember it being is like Josh like prison cracked all his joints to fuck you up, dog. Like
No,
he was like
and also-
cracking his knuckles, his neck,
I
he
think I
cracked his
remember.
back.
Glendon was out there, and I
think it was Jacoby.
Jacoby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like three black comics just
4.
ribbing on me. Yeah,
I was out there.
Oh yeah, true.
But sometimes when you're getting flamed like that, like, you know what I realized? It makes you realize what people think of you on first glance, or like what's funny about you, and you can always use that for directions. You know, because comics will point out your bullshit quick. So
Right.
once you're
I mean,
aware
how
of
do you
it, you
think
can
Zayd
use it.
got his act.
Zayd's very funny.
I think Zayd is so fucking funny.
Oh, we're shitting on.
Oh, look
everyone.
at this
We're
guy.
Shitting on everyone but Zayd. aren't
Zayd's
we?
No,
very funny.
no, yeah, I
Zayd's
fucking
very funny. I
no,
love
and
you,
you know what?
Zayd.
Zayd's awesome. Zayd's not watching.
Zayd's
this.
not watching.
He's doing better things because
Oh, no,
he's a great
yeah.
comic.
He's
and
probably
fucking cool.
skateboarding or not talking to someone.
I'm gonna
you
go to
know?
PV with
He's
him
doing
soon.
Stuff he's good at. But honestly,
Zayd, I love you and I respect you wholeheartedly.
Oh, so much, bro. Zayd is one of the best. I think Zayd is, in my opinion, like my favorite person in the scene to watch.
Zayd's the only person I know that just completely leapfrogged doing open mics and became good. I had never seen it before with anybody else. He's he's a very good writer.
He just had it. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just funny. He's just and you know what it also is? It's writing. It's just like if you can write solid shit, it doesn't matter.
He also, what I love about him too is that he has like that fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways mentality, which I don't have. So like when I first started doing guest spots, I was too afraid to ask Heather, and he literally like kind of like pinned me against the wall. He's like, "You're gonna fucking ask for that guest spot because you know you deserve it. You know you're good enough to get it." I was like, "I am good enough to get it."
He did the same thing for me at Stand Up Live when I was like trying to get a guest spot from Rob. He's like, "Bro, just fucking ask him. I'll vouch for you." And I went up and he got me, and I got on.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing because half the battle's asking.
Yeah.
Like if you don't ask,
90% is eating.
Zayd's the only Zayd and Daniel are the two people I would give most credit to with what the shit I do now.
Mm-hmm. Not Chudier holding the coconut cucks over your head.
Chudier, dog.
I love
Chudier's
Chudier's awesome.
You know,
I'm just getting fodder for the next 2 hours.
dude,
of Chudier's podcast.
Chudier is the definition of when you're when your close circle are also your haters, dog. Chudier is such a hater sometimes.
He fucking hates you. I don't even think he likes you anymore. Dog. I don't think y'all
Dude,
are friends.
all he does is just shit on me. It's like you know what it is. You know what it is. It's just it's like low level Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
It's just like we were like cool and we were like had a great show together, and then it fell apart horrifically. And now we're just like, yo, fuck you, dog. I'm doing cooler shit.
Nah, but when I talk to Chudier, he gasses you up.
Yeah, I know he
That's
does.
the thing. He does it. It's about you shit on your friends in like
In
to their
birth,
face.
yeah, but it's like we obviously I love the kid and a kid. He's fucking 40,
Right.
but I love the dude, and like I'll obviously gas him up when like it comes down to it. But it's like also fuck you, dog. Like you suck, dude.
If I'm not flaming you at the open mic, bro, I don't really fuck with you. Like
Yo, it's 9:22. We got an hour under our belt.
that was honestly one of the quickest podcast hours I think I've ever. If
flew
not
by.
the quickest, that was great.
I have
Yeah,
to go host a shitty open mic.
Are you hosting Devils?
Yeah.
You think you can get me
All
up
right,
kind of
you
early?
guys.
I'm trying to get out.
It depends on when I take over, but yeah,
Sounds good.
Check out the Final Stop Patreon as well, you guys.
we got a $1 level for you bum broke bitches.
What do they get with the $1?
Bonus episode every week, and then we got the spicy shit, the $10 level, the internal affairs.
I recommend it. Andrew and I argue on it.
We argue a lot. Daniel cries. I pissed myself.
Tristan
allegedly.
does racist accents that he can't do in the public episodes.
Tristan does an Irish accent that's kind of fire.
Yo, and Brody carries the whole thing. That I would actually pay $10 if you forced him to actually be animated and like he really came into the spotlight. I'm paying
No,
20.
Taylor comes up to relief pitcher Daniel when he does it when a joke bombs.
I was saying we need to do an episode where it's
Like
just
that.
Brody on the couch and no one else.
No, all 4 of you scrunched at the fucking.
Guess what? It's called the fucking swap episodes, and they don't do good. They don't do numbers.
Yeah, the swap episodes have been rough. I was there. Don't worry, bro. Once it's you and me, it's over for those fools.
Oh my god.
We're gonna carry the swap episodes. But thanks for having us. Seth. This is
What's
awesome.
the goal? Once Tristan moves, do you just kill Daniel?
No.
Well, they're all going to New York. I'm gonna stay behind, so I'm pretty much off after that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're finding
Well,
we're
who's-
finding a Puerto Rican that can
Yeah.
actually say the N-word.
Who's gonna not write down clip times?
Yeah.
You know,
Wait,
we
have you
need
guys
a
found
person
a
holding a
new member?
No, but we want a Mexican that's dark enough. That's like like how Puerto Ricans just.
Xavier Jacob Morris.
Yeah.
We want like a
I
Dominican
heard he's looking for a
kid.
new place.
To say the N word.
Yeah.
That's why he got kicked out.
Xavier's looking for a new place because I'm taking his old room.
Listen, guys, if
That's hilarious.
you guys are doing great in New York and the podcast is killing it,
Yeah.
but I start doing well, would you guys have me on?
No.
Fuck. Can I have a guest spot?
Look how long it's taken for us to get Richie back on.
Have you? Yeah, it's
We
true.
tried having Richie on. All right, fine.
What happened? Oh, I have a
I don't know how much.
conspiracy theory.
I don't know how much time we have
We're
That's
left.
good.
internal affairs. You gotta pay for that shit, baby.
I think we did talk about internal affairs, but
I'm living with Richie. He told me a whole conspiracy theory of like they had me on and then like shelved the episode on purpose. Told me it was an audio issue. Yada yada.
it was an audio issue mainly. The first like 15 minutes, Rich, not gonna lie, dog shit. All you were doing was playing with the lightsabers into the microphone, so all you're I was like, we're trying to have a real conversation with our homie, and you just like autistically spaz out and start playing with the lightsabers.
He got nervous.
Yeah.
he got nervous.
I think what happened.
And it, honestly, Daniel's dumbass, my dumbass too, we accidentally deleted the audio file, thinking that it was like a file for a different episode. We already
Oops.
but it was an audio issue for both reasons. We didn't shelve it, but yeah,
it was an
buddy.
audio issue because he wouldn't stop fucking playing with lightsabers. It's so funny. Okay, well, thank you guys for coming on. This was a very fun episode. I was worried. This is gonna go one of two ways. You know, either it was gonna have fun, or I was gonna be just drudging through while you guys like argued about some shit.
We both came in being like, we're gonna fight for the majority of this, aren't we?
That was the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, but it was great content. It was great content.
It was. Well, thank you guys for watching. Love you guys.
I'm gonna go holla at some 17-year-olds. I'll see you guys later.